Today on Karamo.
He spent their savings at the strip club.
And throw my money.
That's your money that he's using in the strip club.
Now she demands he unlocks his phone.
Babying me like you're my mom. If you don't trust me, you shouldn't be with me.
Is he cheating? There's only one way to know for sure.
Are you ready for this? And you won't believe what happens. After the truth comes out,
You're gonna look back on this day and say, damn it, I lost a real one.
plus,
All lies.
This mother-daughter relationship is broken.
You've never been abused in your life.
Who's lying and who's telling the truth? Do you believe that she's sober?
No. Because.
This whole situation is about to explode. Your brother is in the audience. What story is true?
Honestly,
Make sure you don't miss what happens. My next guest, Aaliyah, is in love with her man, Daijon, but she had to put him on relationship probation after she discovered he was cheating with strippers. She now is suspicious that Daijon is up to his old tricks and needs my help to unlock his phone. Everyone, please help me welcome Aaliyah to the show. How are you doing?
How are you?
Mwah.
You look nice.
Don't play, because your outfit is everything.
Yeah, you got me beat. You got me
Okay,
beat.
this is cute.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so Aaliyah, besides you being fly, tell me about your relationship.
Okay, so me and Daijon have been together for almost 5 years now.
Okay.
We do social media together. I obviously love him so much. He's so
Aw.
fine.
Oh, y'all a beautiful couple.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we recently moved to Houston. Oh no, I just noticed a change in him when we moved to Houston.
How did you find out that Daijon was cheating on you?
My friend is a bottle girl at like clubs and stuff in Houston. My friend sent me this stripper page on Instagram and was like, I think like your man is at the strip club. And like I see him in the background. I asked him, where you at? He's like, the club. So I was like, send me a picture of the club. And he wouldn't do it.
Y'all men ain't learned yet? When the girl call you, she already know what's up.
So he wouldn't do it, yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I just don't get it.
They're dumb. So I waited till he got home. I'm like asking him, so where were you? And I smell alcohol on his breath. Like I know he was there for sure. And he's drunk. And he's trying to love on me, hug me, kiss me, like, oh, I miss you. Like, bro.
Okay.
Don't play with me. So I was like, bro, so just tell me you were there, blah, blah. And he was like, I was there, but I only went because my friends wanted to go, and I didn't want to be the only one to say no.
So at this moment now, when you learned about this, what did you learn about his strip club habits?
So he has his own card, and I have my own card, and we have a joint account. At first, he was using his card, but then he was starting to use our joint account. And I'm like, bro, we use that account to like save. I'm like, he's being that disrespectful that he's about to go into our account and throw my money on these bitches.
Yes.
On their ass.
That's your money that he's using in the strip club.
Right. And like I even told him so many times, if you really want to go, we could go together. But you going out and doing that on your own, like I don't like that. I hate that. Like, cause I don't want to be with a boy that's addicted to the strip club or something like that. Like that's really weird to me. And like some people have other opinions on that, but I like that just really bothers me.
Well, the fact that you said, hey, if you want to go, let's go together, I think is a step for you to say like, hey, I want to be there for you, but I'm also not trying to control you to tell you that you can't go.
Exactly. If you're in a relationship, you should be going with your partner. I get it if you're single, like that's totally
I like that you
different.
said it's not an unhealthy boundary to set.
not.
So what happened when you confronted Daijon?
He realized that I knew, and I told him, honestly, I'm not about to deal with this like any much longer, so you can either stop or like respect my wishes or we're done. And I feel like when he kind of like started doing better and stuff when I said that, like he still hasn't shared his location with me. And I don't want to be the toxic girl, like, let me look at his location, see where he's at, blah, blah. But it's like he's giving me the reason to now.
So you put him on relationship probation? What is that?
I told him he can't go out. I want his location, which I still haven't got. And, like, I want to be able to just go through his phone whenever I want to and stuff like that. We're still working on the location, though.
Okay, so the probation is almost up, and that's why you want me to unlock his phone.
Exactly. And I at least like want him to start sharing his location with me, so I have nothing to worry about. He claims he's always like at the gym and stuff, which he is an athlete, so I believe it. But I'm like, there's times where I'm like, bro, no, you're not.
Yeah. Daijon says he stopped going to the strip clubs. Do you believe him?
I haven't gotten over it completely, so really I don't believe a lot of things that he's telling me.
So why did you forgive him?
Because I love him. And I just feel like he can change, you know?
Yeah.
But I also told him, like, I don't want my love to blind me from what I deserve. And like,
Well, good for you.
know?
Come on through,
So,
yes.
hopefully, I just want him to change so we just can, like, get back to what it was or even better.
So for me unlocking his phone, you want location?
Well,
That's the
mostly, yeah,
biggest thing.
because then I'll know where he is. And I know, like, exactly where he
That's
is.
an easy ask. I mean, because,
Exactly.
that's a very easy ask.
And he'd
Locations.
be like, don't be with someone if you don't trust them. I'm like, okay, well, I did trust you, but you ruined
You gave
that.
me reasons.
Exactly.
Listen, locations and just the phone and a DM, we can go through that stuff really quickly. That's a simple thing for us.
Yeah.
And the fact that your main thing is really just locations, that's even simpler. So, okay, this should be easy then. All
I'm
right,
not asking for a lot.
Listen, Aaliyah put her man, Daijon, in relationship probation, and his time is almost up. So let's meet Daijon right now. Daijon, nice to meet you.
What's up, what's up, what's
You
up?
look smooth as well.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Daijon, your lady here put you on relationship probation.
Right, and I'm a grown man, so I do want to tell everybody, like, that's childish. Like, I've been with you for 3 years. You're trying to basically dictate where I'm going, who I'm talking to, and you FaceTime me, you're saying, like, show me who you're with, who's in your car, who's in the back seat, show me around. I don't like that. Like, I'm grown, I'm not no criminal. You don't have to keep babying me like you're my mom. Like, I don't need we don't have to be, if you don't trust me, you shouldn't be with me. And I feel like our relationship's been going downhill.
We're just minutes away from unlocking this man's phone.
Are you ready for this?
And you won't believe what happens. After the truth comes out.
You're gonna look back on this day and say, damn it, I lost a real one.
My friend sent me this stripper page, and like your man is at the strip club. He was starting to use our joint account and throw my money on these.
I've been with you for 3 years. You're trying to basically dictate where I'm going. If you don't trust me, you shouldn't be with me.
You've given me reasons to not trust you,
Okay.
so now I'm gonna be asking you, show me who you're with, show me this, show me that. Like,
Yeah, but ever since then, I was working on it, and you don't let up now. You know, like
because you haven't gained my trust.
Okay, but you can't be insecure. You can't be miserable to always go through my phone, having location and all that. Like I don't like that.
So, Daijon, how did you get busted in the first place?
First of all, her friend, she doesn't like me, okay? So I was at the strip club, yeah, I admit it, and she basically told Aaliyah that she seen me on some video and I was basically in the video at the strip club. So she called me and was like, where are you at? And I did lie.
So, I mean, not to state the obvious, but why you like going to the strip clubs?
I like seeing thick girls, honestly. I like seeing ass.
I didn't want to state the obvious. We know where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, if you really want to be with someone with a fat ass, go be with them. Like, if you really want to be with one of those strippers, go be with one of the strippers. I mean, like, I could pull.
So how much did you really spend at the strip club, do you think?
Probably like 500 a night.
500 a night?
Yeah.
Got it.
Adding it up, it's more than that, but.
So what have you been doing since you've been in relationship probation to show I want to make this work?
Honestly, I have been trying my best. I've been when she FaceTimes me, I show her. Like I tell her where I'm going. I stop going to like the strip club. I'll be at the gym for real. And like
But
I'll
she
try
doesn't
to
know that.
Yeah, she doesn't know, but like that's what I guess that comes with trust and everything.
And that's why I want his location. Like, I want to just be able to see it, and I don't want to have to call him and be like, show me this, show me that. Like, I really want to see.
So have you given her your location?
No.
Okay, but that's the one thing she asked for. Because the other things you stated, first of all, like picking up FaceTime, those are bare minimums. You should just be doing that anyway in a relationship.
Exactly.
And so the one request she had to say that she could rebuild the trust was you giving her location. So why haven't you given it?
I just don't want to feel like I'm being followed or stalked. I don't really like that.
Daijon, Aaliyah doesn't trust you. How does that make you feel?
I don't like it, honestly. I feel like our relationship's been going downhill, and like she's never really trusted me.
Do you think you can be trusted?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want Aaliyah to know?
The thing about it is like everybody like doesn't know. Like I do sound like the bad guy, but I've asked for wishes too. Just like Aaliyah asked me to stop going to the strip club. I asked her to stop watching.
Are you about to start deflecting? Hold on.
What do you mean?
Are you about to start deflecting? Sorry, I catch red flags really quickly. This is why you don't be in a relationship with me or don't listen. Are you about to start telling me that we're here talking about you being in a strip club, you not respecting her boundaries, you breaking the trust, and you about to tell me that you said, well, I asked her to do this and she didn't do this?
Yeah.
That's called deflecting. The focus is on you.
I guess.
We're not going to deflect.
Listen, I see what you're saying, but like, it's both sides. It's double standards, right?
Not when trust has been broken by you. There's not both sides of the story. The fact of the matter is that you broke trust. I'm going to ask you one quick question. Has she broken your trust, point blank?
Yeah.
How has she broken your trust? Did she cheat on you?
She hasn't cheated on me, no.
So then how did she break your trust?
She broke my trust when it comes to watching porn. So that's what she does.
It's porn.
Listen,
okay, let
listen,
me say something
listen.
because hold on.
Well, I didn't
want
get to finish
okay,
why you broke my trust,
All right,
okay?
Go.
So I don't want her watching porn and like masturbating to other people every day. Like I don't want her doing that, and I don't like it. So
let me go back to what I was talking about, deflecting. So you're okay with you going to a strip club and having the audacity to say to me, I want women who are thick, I want this, when you know you're going there to be sexually aroused, but you have a problem with a woman saying, I'm going to be in the comfort of my home looking at a video?
No. Listen, I'm not saying that's why I'm going to the strip club or that's
I didn't say that's why you're going, but I'm saying you're trying to say that she can't do one thing when you're doing the exact opposite.
No,
I worked on it, though.
Let me say something. You are physically going somewhere, taking the time out of your day to go throw money on these bitches when I'm at home doing what? Like, watching porn? Like,
so
porn
I got a
is
question
a
for you.
video.
Do you watch porn?
No.
You a lie.
He's lying.
You're a lie. I'm not falling for that. You're a lie. You're a lie. I know you watch porn.
Listen, I don't watch porn. I don't.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna lock your phone. I'll look for porn. We'll do that. Is there any way this relationship can be saved? You're gonna look back on this day and say, damn it, I lost a real one. Find out next. How much did you really spend at the strip club?
Probably like 500.
And that's why I want his location. Like, I want to just be able to see it.
So have you given her your location?
No.
Well, guess what? It's time to get to the unlock the phone results. Daijon, is there anything that you want to say to your lady?
No.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
All right. So, when it came to text, apps, and GPS, we found nothing because Daijon refused to let me unlock his phone.
Why? Because, first of all, listen, that's personal. This personal. I feel like my text and apps, that's personal.
Well, if there's nothing in there, why would you not show?
So I'm gonna do this again for you, because I'm going to give you a shot to be the man that this woman believes that you can be. Your phone is right here. Would you like to give me your phone in my hand and I will check your locations? I am a Houston native, born and raised. And trust me, I've been to every single one of them clubs you've been to. So would you like to give me your phone to allow me to check your phone for locations only, since you're worried about me going through your photos?
Go ahead.
I can unlock your phone? Right. Can we get the photos as well?
Wait, what?
Photos as well?
No.
So what is it in your photos that you're worried about that I'll find?
There's stuff of me and her.
We're not looking for that type of stuff.
And other stuff, I'm not even sure actually, so.
Other stuff.
No, nothing. I don't know actually.
So was there a time in your life that you were doing something that could still be on your phone?
No, not necessarily. It's because I never know what I might, like, I don't know, talk about, screenshot. Like, I've been having my phone for years. So I just don't know. Not trying to say it, not to make it, I'm guilty, I just don't know.
Why is it so hard for you to just share your location? Like,
I don't know, I don't know.
You're
You
still saying
realize
no.
you realize you broke the trust. It's only gonna get worse.
Well, yeah, but I
and
feel
you're
like
gonna lose a real one because I think you've gotten used to the fact of how beautiful, how intelligent, and how giving this woman is, and how understanding this woman is. I promise you, you are underappreciating what you have in front of you right now, and all you're doing is pushing the greatest thing away from you.
The truth is, like, I have been at the strip club, and that's why I'm not showing my location. So, I told you.
So
See, like, the thing about it is, like, I'm not even surprised now.
Yeah.
Because, like, he's disappointed me so many times. Like, duh, that's why. We all know why he wasn't showing.
So, what's your tipping point?
It's either gonna stop or I'm done. But it's like, I already said that. So really, the only thing that can save this relationship or even begin to, like, you know, get me to trust you is share your location or we're done. Because, like, I can't.
So if he shares the location and you see he's going, what are you gonna do the first time he goes?
Break up with him?
Is that what it is?
Like, there's no question about it.
There's no question. So that means now you went from having someone who said, I understand, let's go together to the strip club, to now she's setting a clear boundary that you can't go. Do you think you can actually respect that boundary? That told me all you need to know.
Yes.
So he's letting you know that he ain't gonna be able to respect that boundary. Let me go for this. Let me come. All right. This is your phone. I'm not gonna go through it because you admitted for the location. But do you want to turn on the location for her right now so she can share your location? Let me just let you know something right now.
He's
That
a
right
red
there,
flag.
that's a red flag. Right?
Like, you're just embarrassing yourself. Why would you like,
Say it again for him, sister.
You're embarrassing yourself.
You are.
You're
I
making
did it though. I
worse.
sent it. I shared my location.
But you do understand that you're embarrassing yourself.
I just wanted to put in my password.
So this is what I'm gonna say to you. You already know what's going on. So we don't gotta even go through this. We ain't gotta go through this because the thing is, I don't believe this is a situation where your self-esteem is low or something of that nature. I believe this is a thing where you were young lovers.
Right.
And you had a dream that you want to build together, and you had a commitment that you want, and you're still honoring that commitment. And what you're realizing with this move is that you might be with a man who is not mature enough yet to honor that commitment with you. So what you got to realize is that you know already one big thing, which is what I want you to leave here with. Outside of the fact that you've seen these immature behaviors that's showing you red flags, is that you were establishing a future together with a joint account. Those type of things, at your age now, you can't stop saying to yourself, like, well, I can just let that slide. You can't let those things slide. So you gotta say to yourself right now, yes, we had a dream, but sometimes dreams get deferred. Listen, I'm not trying to break y'all up. What I'm saying to you, you've set a boundary. He goes to the strip club once, you leave. But as you're setting that boundary, you need to be thinking about your future. I know this was your young love, and I know you had you were like, we gonna move to Texas, we gonna take over this world. Let me tell you something. You are strong enough, you are smart enough as a young woman that you can figure out how to do this on your own. You can find someone who's gonna love you, who's not gonna be immature. And I'm not telling you right now, I promise you, I'm not telling you to break up. I wanna give you a shot to show her that you can be the man she wants you to be. But you got a lot of unhealthy behaviors that are not okay. First of all, stop deflecting. You know you're doing wrong, don't come over here and try to deflect on her when you know she's not doing wrong. Don't ever dip into your money again. If your money is out, that means you don't go to the strip club. You need to figure out what's going on with your own life, and if you're mature enough to have a relationship where you can be vulnerable and openly communicate with somebody. Because right now, you showing me you don't got that, all right?
Yeah.
You got that?
I got you. And Aaliyah, like, I just want to tell you, like, I do love you, and you know what it is. So.
She don't know what it is.
Well, you don't know what it is, but I'm gonna get to that point.
None of us know what it is.
I'm gonna get to that point where we can be like this again, and we can be happy.
Give him the shot. He did what you asked for finally. But listen, don't be here waiting forever.
No, for sure.
Don't wait forever because time is valuable, it's precious. It's the only thing that we can't get back. So know that you can get the love you deserve if he's not mature enough to handle it. You got that?
Yeah.
You are fly enough on your own. You can make it happen. Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back for more.
All lies.
This mother-daughter relationship is broken.
You've never been abused in your life.
Who's lying and who's telling the truth? Do you believe that she's sober?
No. Because.
This whole situation is about to explode. Your brother is in the audience. What story is true?
Honestly,
Make sure you don't miss what happens.
you are the Five.
Get off my stage!
All right, my next guest, Jael, says after years of emotional and even physical abuse at the hands of her own mother, she is finally ready to confront her. Help me welcome Jael to the show. Hi, Jael. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to be here
Yes,
today.
I'm so glad.
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to be here.
So I want to get into this because you decided to cut your mother out of your life. Why?
So,
'Cause that's a big decision to cut your mother out of your life.
it really is, and I feel like I'm going through a grieving process right now because it's come to the point where it's either cut her out or find a way to mend things because there's been so much hurt, pain, trauma. It's starting to affect my kids, and it's affecting my ability to grow and move on.
Wow, okay. So I want to know what happened 2 years ago.
So 2 years ago, I pretty much had a mental breakdown. I'm embarrassed to say this, but I was, struggling with bills, taking care of 2 kids with no support. I had 3 jobs at the time.
Yeah.
And I went to my mother and confided in her and told her, like, look, I'm spiraling out. I need some help.
Wow.
So I literally packed bags, dropped my kids off at her house, and that was that.
Wow.
I ran off with some guy who was no good. I was drinking all day. I finally left that situation, went to rehab, and I went to a women's shelter. Yeah.
Okay.
It was the best thing I could have done.
I'll tell you this. You said earlier you were embarrassed to say that you had a mental breakdown. You should never be embarrassed by that because hearing all the pressures you're going through, any of us can relate to like being so overwhelmed. But I think what's important is that you did make the decision to then get help. Coach,
Karamo, I was about to drop my kids off and drive off a bridge. That's where I was at. And I had just been through so much that I felt like they were better off.
So how long were you in rehab?
I was in rehab for 4 months. It was a lot of intensive digging deep. I had to fix this to fix this.
Of course. So what happened after you got out?
After I got out, I ended up getting a job. I ended up getting a house. I ended up getting like a really nice car. I live in a nice neighborhood, and I was ready to get my kids back.
Because at this point, your mother's taking care of them?
Yes.
Okay, then.
They were with her in her care, and I'm super appreciative that she did come and help, and I feel like a lot of it was not a choice for her, because I did what I did, and left them with her.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any options,
Yeah.
And, ending my life was not the way to go.
Yeah. I'm glad you figured that out. You got support and help. So how was your relationship with your mother growing up?
Growing up, it was tumultuous.
Yeah.
Tumultuous. There was a lot of abuse. She was, I know she was struggling with her own, trying to bring us up on her own and everything, and she would take it out on us.
A lot of physical and emotional abuse.
There was.
So you tell my producers that she makes up lies, that your mother makes up lies about you. What does she say?
She does. So she says that I'm abusive to my kids.
That's like a pretty strong lie.
It
to say
is.
like you're abusing your kids.
It's serious because that reflects on how people look at me. And if I'm trying to, do better in life, I don't want some cloud hanging over me. And that's why I'm here today, is to let everybody know, I'm ready to confront this. I'm ready to nip it in the bud.
How is your mother with your kids?
She's an excellent provider.
Provider financially or emotionally?
Financially, she does manipulate emotionally.
Do you think your mother's trying to control you?
Yes. I feel like if I don't do what she wants me to do, she takes action. And it's under wraps. Like, it's not like to my face, like, hey, Jael, I need to talk to you about this or that. It's, you're doing a great job, you're a great mother, and then such and such or so and such comes to me and tells me, your mom said ABC,
Oh, wow.
Like, what?
So you think she's manipulating you?
Yeah.
Wow. Have you ever been in an abusive relationship in the past?
Tons. And I think that's because that's all I saw growing up was domestic violence.
Are you currently in a relationship?
I am.
How is it?
So when I got out of rehab, I wasn't looking for anything, y'all. I was not looking for anything. And,
This your boo?
yes. It's the healthiest relationship I've ever been in. And
Good for you.
I sincerely hope that it's the last relationship that I'm ever in.
Has your mother interfered in your relationship?
Yes. So recently, she started reaching out to my partner and telling him things about my past, and then telling him, don't tell her that I told you this, but...
Why do you think your mother would do that?
That's why I'm here today. I need to know why. Like, why do you keep doing this? Are you trying to, like, tear me down? Like, what is this?
So your mom said that you were abusive to your children. Is that true?
I have yelled at them in the past, especially when I was drinking. I've thrown things, and that was one of the reasons why I did want to kill myself, because like I couldn't believe that it was my phone. I threw my phone. I felt so bad.
Yeah. Do you think your relationship with your mother is repairable?
I do, if she's willing to address and understand how I feel and also make changes.
Well, I think it's very important that we hear your mother's side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Jackie to the show. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Mr. Karamo.
How are you doing?
All lies.
Okay.
All lies. All fabrication. I was there when your children came home. I was there when they're crying and crawling around their sleep, crawling for their mom. I was there when they peed in the bed from the trauma. I was there. 3 CPS cases that I've had to take over your children because you left, but they still confirmed the abuse happened. You've never been abused in your life.
Who's lying and who's telling the truth? Do you believe that she's sober?
No. Because
This whole situation is about to explode.
Your brother is in the audience. What story is true?
Honestly,
Make sure you don't miss what happens. Do you think your relationship with your mother is repairable?
If she's willing to understand how I feel.
I was there when they peed in the bed from the trauma. 3 CPS cases that I've had to take over your children. That's not true.
You have no proof of CPS
if
cases.
someone
I call
else
CPS
was
on
abused
myself.
by those children, and just because it doesn't please you that it comes out for your friends to see the case doesn't mean it didn't happen. You are undermining your children's abuse. And then you sit here and make up all this stuff. You've never been abused in your life. You're pathologically selfish, and you are just this person who like to hold your victimization. You can do stuff to people, but no one can say something to you.
So first of all, was CPS called 3 times on?
No, I called
Yes.
CPS on myself before because
that's
I
not
told
normal?
them that it's not normal because I needed help. I didn't know what to
You
do.
do.
I've
You-
always had
you
babysitters
advocate
for
So were
my
there
kids.
2 other cases? Because you're saying
There's
there were.
at least 3.
There's not. There's
Yes, there
not.
is.
If there was,
There's at
I
least
would not
3.
have custody of my kids. I would not be their
You can
custodial
pull
parent,
the
and
cases,
they would not
you
be
know
with
what?
me.
You can find the paperwork. The cases are available.
So let me ask you a question. If that's the case, why do you keep releasing them to my care? Don't you have an
I don't
obligation
release them
to
to
them
your
as well?
care. I try to work with you because woman to woman, I want the children to be with their mother because that's the way it is. These are our cubs.
Mom.
And let me tell you something. I'm the matriarch of my family, the leader of
There's
my
the
family.
narcissism
Even
right there. The
if
narcissism right there, y'all.
Even if you do not want to
Listen
take
to me.
responsibility for
I
your
know
mental
best.
health, I'm going to protect your children until you get it right or you don't get it right because they deserve.
Mom.
Those children
Do you not
deserve
know what rehab
future.
is?
Jackie,
It's
how
extensive
hard
care.
it is.
This
It's
behavior, is it
therapy.
more recent with the CPS, everything? Is this a long time ago or is this recent?
This, she just came back within the last 3 years. She was gone for a whole year. She told me herself she left on purpose, which to me, you give up your rights to your children when you leave them for a year. And then you want to have an attitude with me because these kids are bonded with me.
No,
you
I
rejected
would
them
never
and abandoned them
take
first.
my children away
so
from
if
their
they abandon
grandmother.
you and
That's why I'm
reject
here
you a
today.
little bit, they should. You left them. You need to get some mental health before you end up destroying your children. That's the bottom line.
What was your relationship like growing up with your daughter?
She was a very sweet girl. Things started turning when she met, and I don't fault her. She fell in love with a guy, and this guy hurt her. And I wanted good for her, but we found out the man was no good for her. So at some
And you told me I was betraying my family by dating him, putting like you were just on me, like if you don't do what I tell you to do,
that's not true.
that caused me
That's
to
not
rebel.
true.
You don't see that
No,
you're
no.
controlling.
The men have caused you to rebel.
But nothing that you
because
did
these people are
as I grew up
destroying
caused me
you.
to be how I am.
You have a war
No
within
type of
yourself.
accountability
you have
at
a
all.
war within yourself stuff that you project onto me.
Mom,
and
you're
your
not my
babies,
judge,
too.
jury, executioner, or my
It's not about
psychiatrist,
judge,
and I
jury,
need
it's
you to
about me
stop.
telling you the truth.
I need you to stop.
So
and
when
be
you were
my
younger,
mother.
were you bickering like this after this man?
Yeah, because of this man, that's when a lot of the
It got
bickering
physical
started.
while I was pregnant,
And then,
too.
Yeah.
You
What do
laid
you mean?
hands
He
on me
left.
while I was pregnant.
Oh, no, because
Yes,
you called me
did.
a bitch, baby.
Oh, so that gave you a reason to jump on
because
me?
I'm telling
So
you.
did you actually strike her?
I didn't strike her.
Yes,
I went
you
up
did.
and grabbed her and pulled her down
Yes,
the
she
stairs
did.
and laid
She's
her down.
she's very
and
violent.
I told her to her face.
She's very
I said,
violent. She's
if
been
you
violent with
call
past
me,
partners.
I said, if you say that
She's
to me
very
again,
violent.
I will forget you're my child. Because
No.
you're not even married.
Jackie, Jael said that she
Wow.
got help and that she's been doing
She didn't
fine.
get no help.
I
She
did.
didn't go to rehab?
I've been
Nope.
on medication
She went to rehab,
for
but it wasn't-
depression
it
and
shouldn't have been for alcohol.
PTSD.
Do you think she's
Never
a good
done
mother now?
I think she could be a good mother once she gets some mental health to understand herself. Because this girl just needs to dig deep. She needs trauma therapy. That's what she's
That's
missing.
what
And
rehab
that's why she keeps
is.
getting
Hello,
abused.
rehab is
She keeps
therapy,
getting
Mom.
abused.
Psychiatry is therapy.
It's just
I'm
very
not.
confusing to me because I'm hearing two completely different
Because
stories.
it's made up. She's
and
delusional.
It's not
She
made
makes
up.
stuff up in her head.
Am I the only one that's
She makes
confused?
stuff up in
No.
her head.
Because usually I can find a similarity in the situation to be
It's
able to
made
say
up.
this is the truth in this
It's not made
situation.
up.
It is made
but I'm
up.
not even hearing anything that could
If these children
give
were
me a
abused,
guide of.
why would she keep letting me see them? Why wouldn't she fight for custody? It's not making sense.
Because
There's
she
no
comes
evidence.
back,
She's doing it
fight
by
for custody.
telling people things and simply wanting them to believe it with
Because
no evidence.
I feel like
it's ridiculous.
this girl is their mother. Why would I not try to advocate for a single parent that I was also to help her get stronger on her feet? You need help for your hurt and your pain.
Mom,
So
Let's
I
not-
heard
let me go do
that you
this.
contacted her current boyfriend and started to say things
he
about her.
contacted me.
No.
He contacted me.
How's your relationship with her current
Oh
boyfriend?
my God.
It's
All
okay
lies.
because I feel like he's better for her because he'll actually listen if you tell him the truth
But did
about
you not
stuff.
tell me to
So do you
protect my
tell
kids
him
from him
information
too?
about her that she doesn't want you to tell?
When the only reason that happened is one day I was talking to her because she had taken
So the
her
answer is
son.
yes.
Yes.
Trying to create a wedge,
no.
triangulation.
I
Everything
didn't want
narcissists
to tell
do
him.
is the things that you do, and
This
you
is
will
what
never
she
see
did
that you do
before
it.
I even
Hold
came.
on,
And
I want to
my
get to. I want
face
to
on
get
the
into.
phone.
I want to get into the comments on this one from my audience because I need to hear what y'all think right now. Because for me, I'm a little lost on this, to be honest with you. Do you believe that she's sober?
No. Because
This whole situation is about to explode. Your brother is in the audience. What story is true?
Honestly,
Make sure you don't miss what happens next.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
Was CPS called 3 times on?
No, I called
Yes.
CPS on myself because I needed help. I didn't know what to
you do.
So were there 2 other cases?
There's at least 3. I think she could be a good mother once she gets some mental health to understand herself.
I want to get into the comments on this one from my audience. What are your thoughts about them arguing?
I hope y'all don't kill each other. Like,
Yeah, seriously. Have y'all always had this emotionally abusive relationship? I know you said it was after.
It's like she puts her partners between us, is what this is. She projects all of her stuff outside onto everyone, even her child, even me, because these are the things that she's actually doing.
Okay, because you're
I
making,
take
both
accountability
of you are
for what
making a
I
lot of
did.
accusations. I'm gonna ask you. She said she went to rehab. She said she
I
got better.
did.
She said she's trying. Do you believe that she's sober?
No.
You do not believe
I
she's
believe
sober.
she went to rehab, but I believe she should have gone for some type of opiate or some kind of drug. And I'll tell you why.
Opiate?
Because, because this boyfriend here told me, he said that they would go into the bathroom and she would take drugs with her friends.
I would smoke
so she was not
marijuana.
present.
Oh, my God.
She wasn't present
Lock me up.
mentally with her children.
So, in your opinion, she wasn't present because this man said there was drugs.
I believe she wasn't present because she was self-medicating her mental illness.
I smoke weed. That's what I do.
I don't smoke any
and
of
it
it.
Have you ever had a
treats
drug- have you ever had a
and
drug-
PTSD
drug
is what's
issue?
been caused
Me?
by
No.
you and
I've
you
never had a
and your
drug issue.
problems.
Never.
Projecting on me my whole life.
No, I've never done anything.
She says you're projecting.
Oh my
How
goodness.
do you feel?
You've never done anything?
I feel that she does it
Wow.
because it works.
So, Jael, I know your brother is in the audience. Jaden, how are you doing? I got to tell you, Jaden, it breaks my heart to see your mother and your sister like this.
Breaks my
Because
heart.
I do want to help you both. And I'm trying to connect the dots of figuring out how I can help you. So I need somebody who's in the house, who's around them. What story is true?
Honestly, from what I can tell, she feels fake a lot of the time.
Who?
Yes.
Your
I
sister?
feel
My sister
fake.
feels fake. Yes, you feel
Well,
fake.
because I don't show my authentic self to my mom because I always get backlash
No, even with
when I do.
we've never had a relationship. Do you
We
not
don't.
realize that? We
I
don't
know
have a relationship
that,
at
and
all.
I'm sorry about that.
Jane, I want to ask you a question. How old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19. So are the claims that your mother's making, because you're old enough to say you can witness this, about CPS and about this abuse, are those things real?
Yes,
Is that real?
I've had to have conversations with CPS workers
That's
multiple
not
times.
You have?
Yes.
That's not true. So when CPS came, it wasn't 3 times that I've had it called on me. That's not true. And I'm sorry that she told you that or whatever she told you.
Well, did she tell
When
you
I
that or
dropped
did you
them
talk to
off,
them?
Jael, you can say whatever you want about mom. or
I'm
whatever.
going to. I'm going to say my truth,
I
and
don't
I'm putting
care.
it
I
into
really
it
don't
today.
care. I'm gonna be honest with
Let
you.
him speak.
Go ahead, baby.
You can say whatever you want about her. But from what I've seen, you are not exactly the best person.
That's fine. You can have
When
your
it comes to
opinion about
anything.
me based on what she's telling you. Because
No, it's not off of what-
you and her
I've
have a
always had
different
a feeling
dynamic
with
than
you.
me and her. You were born when I was 15, baby. So you don't know what I went through with this woman.
Oh, really?
And you also do not know.
Oh, I had
what
to live through
she
it with
put
your kids.
my father through as
You
well.
are emotionally manipulative.
What are
So
you
Jackie,
talking about?
Jackie, you tell my producers that you think that Jael is still doing drugs. What do you think she's using?
I don't think she's doing drugs like that. I think she self-medicates because she has
that's
she has
using
anxiety.
drugs. That's using.
Yes.
She's just
It's
making this stuff
anxiety.
up.
It's anxiety, I think.
If I was using
What I really
drugs
want
to
for her-
self-medicate, I wouldn't be honest about my marijuana use.
Did you tell my producers that you think that your daughter needs a drug test?
Yes, I do believe
Why,
she does.
why do you think she needs a drug test?
I think she needs a drug test so we can see how long or if she is taking something. Because
We can do that
And,
today.
what is that going to do for you if you find out?
it'll help us all understand maybe why her state of mind. She has no emotion, even with her children.
Do you want to take a drug test? I just heard you say yes.
We can take a drug test. It's going to have marijuana on it.
If you think that drugs could be an issue and you saying agree, let's get that off the table.
Okay.
Let's
Because
do
what
it.
I need to start doing is I need to start chopping away at some
Yes.
of whatever this BS is so that I can know. So if we think it's drugs, let's get it on the table. If we think it's mental health, we need to sketch of things. Because right now it's just back and forth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you go backstage and we're gonna have you take the drug test right
Okay,
now.
let's do it.
You're gonna, like, if you go backstage, my producer's gonna meet you. The results of a drug test. No more going in circles anymore. That will change everything. So you tested are about to come out.
I believe she wasn't present because she was self-medicating her mental illness.
Did you tell my producers that you think that your daughter needs a drug test?
Yes.
Do you want to take a drug test?
It's going to have marijuana on it.
We're gonna have you go backstage and we're gonna have you take the drug test.
Okay.
All right, so your concern is there could be drug use that could be causing your daughter to be in an erratic state, correct?
Yes.
An emotional state.
Yes.
We just gave you a drug test right now. So you tested negative for all drugs in your system except for marijuana. So you now know and have clarity your daughter is not on drugs. You can't make accusations based on her past. Because what's happening here, you're in defense mode because you had a past. You owned up to it. You're ashamed. You're still feeling guilt, but you're trying to be better. Your mother is afraid that for some reason you're going to slip back into that past. And so she's trying to do everything to look for any sign that says you're going to slip back in that past so that she can save everybody else before things go awry. Am I right?
Yes.
Perfect. But the problem of this matter is that things are not going awry. Your daughter has stepped up and she's doing what she needs to do. So you don't need to be in protective mode right now.
Okay.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't. Because you being in protective mode right now is causing issues. It's the truth of the matter. At this point, you need to take a step back.
Yes.
You have to take a step back.
Yes.
And what you have to also do is stop judging her for her past and let her be who she is today.
Thank you.
But you got to take some ownership right now, too.
For sure,
Because you've been engaging in this.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, I had a whole 20 minutes of confusion of like where the kids were at when you could have just clearly said, my mom watches my kids 5 days a week so they can go to school. You got custody of your kids.
I sure do.
Thank you. You got custody of your kids. There's no open CPS case.
Nope.
So you can't say that she's controlling you.
Yeah, and a lot of it is because I'm scared.
It's yes. Yes, good. Yes,
Yeah.
it's yes. I need you to hear that. It's yes.
Yes.
Because you came out here and said your mom is controlling you, but your mother's not controlling you.
Mm-hmm.
You're still afraid, just the same way she is, that you're going to slip back into your past. But there is a little bit of your fear from the past that's haunting you as well. The guilt from your past is haunting you as well. But you've done the work, girl. You own the work you've done. Own it. And don't let her opinion of your past, don't let your little brother's opinion of your past, don't let nobody's opinion of your past stop you from acknowledging the work you're doing and show your kids that, yes, mom made mistakes, but I want to be here now. And that's what it is. And if something happens, I already know you're going to step in. And because I know you will, but until something happens, you don't need to step in no more.
I
and
agree.
that's just it. You understand?
Yes, I agree.
So that's it. No more going in circles anymore. And what I know both of you need to do, you need to fall back, you need to step up. Okay. And that's it.
Thank you.
Can y'all do that?
Yes, I can do that.
No more of this circle. No more like, oh my gosh, it was this day and that. Done. And I think that if y'all can both stop engaging, you step up, you step back, everything's gonna be all right. All right?
Thank you.
Listen, everybody. It took me some time, but we got to the bottom of this situation. All right, everyone, thank you for being with us. Come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.